I can see in your profile you have spent almost 17 years as global engagement expert in King Saud University. So, what first inspired you to dedicate your career to international collaboration and education?
Actually, I believe that education is not only about textbooks, it is beyond that. And when we connect and we go beyond borders, then we bring, then we inspire hope, then we bring innovation, and then we bring creativity.
How do you define coach?
There is a misconception about motivational speakers, motivation. They say that motivation means, keep doing things. No, I don't believe in that. Because when you know the road is broken and that doesn't take you anywhere, so there is no point on wasting your energies. You can change your direction. I made a couple of, simple videos. One day I received a message from a girl. She said, I was about to quit. I lost in my career. I lost in my studies. I was about to quit. But when I saw your video, that inspired me. I decided to continue my struggle. You cannot imagine what a 10 seconds video can do. It can do great, and at the same time, it can do great harm also.
You see, now Saudi Arabia is rapidly transforming under Vision 2030, mashallah. From your perspective, how important are the global engagement and cross-culture exchange? If you had to give a one-line motivational speech to inspire Saudi youth in, can say, under 10 seconds, what would it be?
10 seconds, okay, I'll start. Believe in your story and remember, your story can create a great impact and create a great legacy. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Ikram Khan, your host for TiPs, the Ikram Podcast. As you all know, every time we bring the inspirational speakers whose story motivates you, and we try to bring the best from Saudi Arabia. And today with us, we have Mr. Syed Waqas Javed, an international speaker, life coach, a global engagement expert in King Saud University. He is the founder of International Leaders Club, a true storyteller by heart. And Mr. Syed has dedicated his career to empowering youth, shaping leaders, and supporting Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. And that is the reason Mr. Syed is on the Ikram Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome Mr. Syed Waqas Javed. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this wonderful podcast. I'm truly honored.
So, Mr. Syed, I can see in your profile you have 17 years as you have spent almost 17 years as global engagement expert in King Saud University. So, what first inspired you to dedicate your career to international collaboration and education?
Actually, I believe that education is not only about textbooks, it is beyond that. And when we connect with different cultures, with different communities, and we go beyond borders, then we bring, then we inspire hope, then we bring innovation, and then we bring creativity. So that we are living, as you know, that we are living in a global village that also, changed to a global room. So now we all are connected, and that inspired me to be part of this global engagement team. And I'm honored, and I really believe that now when we connect to the, across borders, across cultures, across communities, then we can bring the best, then we can learn the best, and then we can create the best.
You see, you have written like a coach, right? So, how do you define coach?
I think a coach is someone who tries to find the best among the team players, no matter what profession or what field they are in. So a coach tries to identify the best, and also he makes the team members believe in themselves that yes, they have that potential, they can be the best, they can win.
So now I asked you only one part because the whole sentence is life coach. So I asked you only about coach. So how do you compare life coach? What is
life coach is about, it's not about a particular profession. Coach, that was a generic definition of a coach. When you talk about life coach, mostly it is about the people who are struggling in any profession, students or professionals or uh, from any walk of life.
Huh.
So generally, this is for them, to inspire them to never quit, to inspire them to believe that tough times. A wise man once said that tough times don't last, but tough people do.
Yeah.
And one more thing, there is a misconception about motivational speakers, motivation. They say that motivation means, keep doing things. No, I don't believe in that. There are times when you need to stop.
Quit.
Not quit.
Stop.
Quitting is something else.
Pausing.
Yeah.
You need to pause. Yeah.
You need to pause. You need to reflect. You need to change your direction. Because when the road is broken and that doesn't take you anywhere. So there is no point on wasting your energies, your powers, and no, you can change your direction. You can change your route. You can change, but you can still keep your dreams alive, but you can change the path. That's
Right.
what I truly believe.
You see, you had described like you want as wanting to be remembered as a storyteller, right? So why exactly, and what is a storyteller? What is the how does somebody become a storyteller? Because for me, story is like reading comic books or maybe novel or something. How does a man become a storyteller? And
Very nice.
why do you want to be remembered as a storyteller?
Very nice question. Einstein once said that if you want to make your children intelligent, read them stories. If you want to make them more intelligent, read them more stories. Basically, stories are not only about what you said, that comic stories, the fairy tale, all these are all stories. What inspired me to become a storyteller and why I want to be remembered as a storyteller? Because, stories, I believe that stories give hope. Everybody, no matter their job, their age, their profession, they love listening to stories. Okay? So I want to spread hope through the stories that I share. Excuse me. Through the stories that I share, I want to inspire the people. I want to make the world slightly better than it is, before I leave. So, how I started, if you allow me, how I started
please.
telling the stories. It was, I think, 2017 or 18. I don't remember exactly. TikTok, social media app platform was launched, and I received a video from my son, my elder son. He was, he made a video with a beautiful girl. I was, in our family WhatsApp group, I saw that video. I said, "What is this?" He said, "Come on, Dad, forget it. It's not for you. You are old age. You are from a different generation." I got a little, upset. I said, "Tell me, what is this? Where did you see this girl? Who is she? He said, when he saw me, getting upset, he said, "Dad, come, please calm down. I don't know who she is. There is an app, and we can, do it something, So,
Okay.
so she is somebody somewhere in the world." And then I started, okay, wow. I also downloaded TikTok. I started using just to keep an eye on my children, what
Okay.
they do, what they're doing. So then when I downloaded, I started. I said, what should I do with this?
Hope you didn't wanted to find that particular girl from
No,
TikTok.
no, not at all. But I thought what I can do with this app,
Okay.
because everybody is using, what I can offer. So I made a couple of simple videos, and then one day I received a message from a girl. She said, "I was about to quit. I lost in my career. I lost in my studies. I was about to quit. But when I saw your video, that inspired me, and I decided to continue my struggle.
Mashallah,
You
very
have
nice.
changed my life." So then I thought, yes, one message can inspire one girl. So if I inspired one person in the world,
Huh.
then I think it's a good,
It's worth.
it's worth the effort. So then I started making these, videos and stories and this.
You see, with this one, I would like to ask you, what is the one story from your life that best reflects you what you are today?
Actually, it's very difficult to tell one story. This is my life is a collection of different
Many
stories,
stories.
different
Okay.
lessons from that I learned from different lessons. But one another very short story, that is the power. We are living in digital age, digital world, when you cannot imagine what a 10 seconds video can do on both sides. It can do great, good to it can do good to the generations, to the people, millions of people, and at the same time, it can do great harm also.
True, true, true.
For 10 seconds, they can create a havoc, they can create a beautiful world. So, one story that I want to share with you is in during COVID days, I made a short video. I told that in the Second World War there was a German soldier. He said to his brigadier, "Sir, my brother is at the border. He's injured. I need to go to meet him." He said, "No." The brigadier said, "Oh, he's very badly injured.
Huh.
Why do you want to put your life in danger? Why?" He said, "Sir, please let me go. He's my brother. Please." He said, "Okay, if you want to put your life in danger, go." Then he went to see his brother and he met him. When he was coming back to the camp, his brother died.
Ah.
And when he reached the camp, the brigadier he saw, he said, "Remember, I told you that your brother would not survive. Remember, I told you." The soldier said, "Yes, sir, you were right. But my mission was accomplished." The brigadier said, What was your mission?" He said, "Sir, when I went and I met him, he was alive. And when I put him on my shoulder, he whispered, he said, 'Tom, I knew that you would come.'"
Good come.
So I told to the people, I said, nobody in the world can help everyone. In the COVID, the early days of COVID, but everyone can help someone.
Yeah.
I said, wherever you are, just try to look around that no child sleeps hungry.
Huh.
Just in your neighborhood, wherever you are, whatever. So that message got viral, and people started. I said, no need to help any organization, whatever you want.
Do
Just
individually
look around,
whatever you
look
want,
in your
do it on
family,
yourself.
in your family, in your friends, in your neighborhood. So do that. So I think that was a very beautiful story that helped me to help others. We all can help somebody. That's
True,
I
true, true,
truly
true, true,
believe.
true, true. You see, now Saudi Arabia is rapidly transforming under Vision 2030, mashallah. From your perspective, how important are the global engagement and cross-culture exchange, which can prepare Saudi Arabia for the future of Vision 2030?
Yes, thank you so much, Ikram, for this. Global engagement is no more optional.
Very true.
It is inevitable. It is very important, because that's why the universities, the organizations, and in the industry also, they are connecting, engaging with the globally, just to get the best from the best experiences, best practices, best technologies. And this is the very powerful pillar for a sustainable and great future. So that's how I truly believe.
Very true. You are a mentor, you are a trainer. And what skill do you believe in today's young Saudi need most to thrive in the knowledge and to encourage the economy of country? Or we can say as driving the economy of the country.
As you know, that we are living in a very dynamic world. Things are changing so rapidly. So there are many skills, but I strongly believe that the main, three skills that the youth they have to learn and live are the one is adaptability, the second is communication, and the third is innovation or creativity. Because adaptability helps you to navigate through the changes
Right.
to different environments, different cultures, different people, as we are talking about global engagement. So that's very important part. And the second is communication, because if you can communicate well, you can effectively share your thoughts, your ideas, and especially in this AI age, communication was never as important as it is today.
True, very true, very true.
And the last one is innovation, creativity, because with creativity, with innovation, you can do things that a technology cannot do alone. So this is very important. These are the three skills.
You see, you've been part of Toastmaster, you've been part of International Club, a Leaders Club. So, how do you feel that Vision 2030's goal of leadership and innovation will be helped through this platform,
Yeah.
Toastmasters,
As
International
you
Leaders Club?
Yeah, as you know that the vision of the leadership of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, His Majesty King Salman and His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. So their vision is to empower the youth and to create leaders beyond borders. I hope you have heard about MISC. So every year we attend that, and they have that MISC forum, and they bring the best of the best, minds from different parts of the world, and they come and they empower the youth, and they, with the greatest ideas, with the greatest innovations, they have provided such great platform. So this is MISC is one, a part of
One part of
that
it.
dream, that vision.
Right.
So this Toastmasters and the International Leaders Forum, this also helps the youth to improve their communication, their leadership skills, and to get the best, to identify their potentials, and to be the best version of themselves.
Right, right. You see, you wear many hats. You are international speaker, you are life coach, you are CEO of a foundation, you are educator. How do you balance these roles? What keeps you motivated every day? Because doing all those things, I believe there is some sort of, saying, okay, we'll see tomorrow. Or maybe we'll do it sometime other. We cannot balance everything. So, what keeps you motivated, and how do you balance that? Because this is a very important question, because most of them, they get overwhelmed with the work, and they are unable to balance them. So this is what I want to understand. How do you balance so many things working, and what motivates you?
Actually, it allow me to be honest, because I strongly believe that it's not about balance. Because all these roles that you have mentioned, the mentor, the coach, the teacher, the trainer, the speaker, all these roles are aligned, and they take to the same purpose, the mission. So because all these roles are for the same mission, for the same purpose, so I don't need to balance. All these roles are aligned, and it doesn't. Every time I do something, it gives me more energy.
Okay.
It gives me more when I enjoy that. When I'm happy doing that, it gives me more energy. It gives me more inspiration. It motivates me more. And when I see the people, sometimes when a student or when somebody comes to me and tells me, because of your that speech, I was so motivated. I restarted my journey. I feel more powerful now. So that gives me energy. That is my fuel.
Okay. Okay.
That inspires me. That inspires me a lot.
Right. 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 Oh, you had told me once you were lucky to win the Toastmaster contest. So you really think you were lucky, or it was your hard work or something? You want to? What is the secret recipe behind that? I don't think every time luck plays a role.
Luck is, a wise man once said that luck is always with those people who never include luck in their plans.
Okay.
Luck, you see, when we see around all the greatest champions, the stars, the winners, the speakers, the sports people, when we see, if you see one thing, you will find one thing common. That's not the religion, that's not the color, that's not the belief system, but one thing. Can you guess what is that? In all the stars in the world,
Hard work.
hard work.
Okay.
So hard work is the only thing, the hard work is the only thing that creates winners. If somebody tells you that, I didn't work hard, I won, don't believe him. Trust me, don't believe him. Because without hard work, maybe you can win one game, but you cannot win championships. You cannot create a lasting impact without hard work. You take the story of Ronaldo, Messi, Shah Rukh Khan, everyone around the world. They worked really, really very hard. Once Picasso, he was a very famous artist and he was in the market. A beautiful lady approached him and said, "Oh, Picasso, I'm your huge fan." She pulled out a piece of paper and said, "Picasso, could you please make something for me?" And Picasso looked at that and he made something and gave to the lady.
Huh.
Oh, wow, Picasso, this is so amazing. And she was about to leave.
Huh.
Picasso said, "Excuse me, my dear lady, that would be $1 million.
Huh.
She said, "Picasso, you took only 30 seconds to do that."
Huh.
Picasso said, "My dear lady, it took 30 years of my life
To
to do that in 30 seconds." So the lesson is 30 years hard work. So those who can do things, within a click, within a few seconds, they have spent many years of struggle, in that.
Right.
So there is nothing in the world that comes without hard work, without consistency, without belief.
Right. Very nice example of a Picasso. You see, I saw in your name you have mentioned as DTM. What does DTM stand for?
DTM stands for Dangerous Toastmasters.
Dangerous
I'm just
Toastmaster.
kidding. I'm just kidding. DTM is Distinguished Toastmaster.
Okay.
In Toastmasters, this is the highest level of achievement.
Okay.
Once you become that, once you complete all the required projects and in leadership and in communication and different pathways, when you complete those, then you are, allotted, you are granted this title. Then you can use this DTM.
Right. So once you cross those levels, you get as a
Yes.
DTM. Right. So anything which is not included in your profile, if I have missed anything, any other cap which you are wearing, which you are not sharing with us, yeah, please.
No, actually, I just want to, because from this platform, I just want to tell also that we started, me and my friend Umar Khan, we started Alfaz Foundation.
Okay.
It's a space for Urdu lovers across the globe, especially for, it's a literary space. We have, very talented people, writers, poets, scholars, and singers, and all, and just to promote Urdu language. And we have different chapters. A couple of months ago, our team, we went to Pakistan to have some events, and now we are planning to go to UK and US and Malaysia.
Okay.
We are already holding in Saudi Arabia, so the next target is US and UK.
Right.
And the thing is that Alfar, we want to, when we see our youth, they don't, Urdu is the language, but they don't speak that.
Right.
Especially they can't write that.
Okay.
They can speak, sometimes, okay, but they can't write. So we just want to inspire them to, this is also very important. Language is not only about communication, it is about your culture, about your identity, about your values. So we all want to work on this, and I want to send this message to anyone who loves Urdu. Please read Urdu, write Urdu, and join Alfaz Foundation.
Inshallah. And thank you very much for sharing. And I wish you all the very best for your Alfaz.
Thank you so much.
Right. So as I said in the earlier this thing, TiP, the Ikram Podcast, we try to bring the most best, or we can say the outstanding person on our episode who can share their personal story, and that personal story can motivate many. And this is powered by GoAgile as a community service initiative under CSR. So, what do you think? This TiP, bringing the best speakers, telecasting the best stories, and motivating. How does you feel this TiP channel can help others in getting motivated, or reaching them with inspiring voice, which can change their life, or at least it can give one small tip for them to get motivated and move forward. What do you think about this?
About TiP?
Yeah, I want you to give me a tip about TiP.
Okay. Basically, do you know the about Einstein? Who was Einstein?
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah, you heard about him, right?
Yes.
You heard about Aristotle.
Yeah.
You heard about Socrates.
Yes.
You heard about Confucius. Many thousand years ago,
Yeah.
he left, but still we remember. Do you
True.
know why? In their times, in Einstein's time, in Confucius' time, in Socrates' time, there were many people who were more talented, who were richer than them, who were more, educated than them, but nobody remembers them today.
Huh.
Do you know why? Because they did not share what they learned. But what TiP is doing, sharing knowledge, inspiring the minds, this is a great initiative. It's a very noble cause. I'm myself being an educator, I love this, and I respect those people, those who are working. This is, please remember, you are doing a wonderful job by spreading, education and the experiences. And also, one more thing that I want to convey through this platform is never underestimate the power of one sentence. Never underestimate the power of one word. And you are spreading words. Words, they will leave a great impact. Keep on doing the great work.
Thank you very much. I was thinking you will be telling can never underestimate the power of a common man, which is a famous dialogue from a movie.
Yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan's famous
Yes,
dialogue.
yes,
I
yes.
thought you will be telling that, but you made a twist. Very nice, very nice. So, as a storyteller, if you have to describe yourself as a character of a movie, okay, I'll repeat. As a storyteller, if you have to describe yourself as a character of a movie, who would you be? A professor, a coach, a hero, or a common man? I'm sure not a common man. So,
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. So, what do you think, based on our friendship? I think you know me for some time. You
Yeah.
have heard some of my speeches. You have seen me. We met. What do you think?
no, I'm giving you option.
Okay.
I'm giving you option as a coach
I will
or
give
a
my
professor.
answer. I just want to know what you
Yes.
think. Your-
I believe you are an amazing person.
That's not an option in those choices. That
No, this is not a.
okay, I would like to be the coach.
Okay.
A coach who inspires the team members and who ensures and who motivates them to believe that they can be the heroes. Because a hero shines himself, but a coach creates more heroes. And it's not
Wonderful,
only
wonderful.
it's not only about coach or about a professor or about this. It is the true meaning of leadership. A true leader does not only create more followers, he creates more leaders. And a coach creates more heroes. And that's what I believe, and that's the legacy I want to live
That's
with.
that's
and I
true.
want to live.
I did not give you a tip because I didn't wanted you to follow my tip and then give your answer.
Very smart, very
So
smart.
finally, if you had to give a one-line motivational speech to inspire Saudi youth in we can say under 10 seconds, what would it be? One small story, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll start. Believe in your story and remember, your story can create a great impact and create a great legacy. Thank you.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Is there anything I'm missing? You want to spread or motivate or something or
I just
one
want
tip?
to I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this wonderful podcast, and also that today the world needs more healers, the world needs more peacemakers, and the world needs more storytellers.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Syed Waqas. It was amazing talking to you, and I am grateful that you gave us the opportunity to host you on our podcast, the Ikram Podcast. In short, we call it as TiP. So, this is again Ikram Khan signing off from the Ikram Podcast. As I said earlier, we try to bring the most and the best person whose story will inspire many. And in next episode, inshallah, we'll try our best to bring the best again and to motivate many through our podcast. Thank you very much and see you in the next episode.
Thank you so much.